Papa John, and maybe y'all can keep me some company. Hello, hello. Beth, can you make one, please? Huh? What's everybody up to today? Hello, hello, hello. It's gonna be a power wash. Hello. I know these colors are super pretty. Daytime live, yeah, I'm just working. So I thought maybe y'all could hang out with me. Why not? Why not? Let me let this dry because we're gonna power wash this one a little bit later. Trying to get done out yesterday. Thank you. Oh, it's wet. I think they're super pretty. I think they're going to be really cool. They're going to do a white power wash over it. Just working on a tumbler. We're gonna be doing a collage on this one. So if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're not following me, give me a follow. We go live usually Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday evenings. But I'm just working during the day, so I thought, let's go live and you guys can keep me company. They start at like 45 and go up, but it depends on size and design. My custom orders right now are closed, but they're going to be opening back up pretty soon. We're working on moving, so we wanted to kind of get that taken care of before we load up on more custom orders. So like the last, I think 45 are going to be shipping out soon, and then we're going to do a ready to ship sale for the holidays, but we'll be doing some customs again soon. I'm doing good. How are you, William? Thanks for joining. I just thought I'd jump on and do a little bit of work live with you guys. You can hang out with me. So we're just getting some decals ready to do a collage tumbler. This is a kind of take me back to the 90s theme. So I'm just cutting out some of my decals I'm going to be using. How is everybody today? Can you do custom? I can do, that's about all I do are customs. I just started doing some ready to ships because we're going to be moving. And so I stopped taking custom orders temporarily just so we can get moved. But then I'll be back up to custom orders. But if you check through my page, you're going to see every one of those cups is a custom requested order. Some were just for fun, but thanks for the follow, appreciate that. So we're going to be doing a power wash on the cup we just spray painted. So we're going to be doing a power wash on this when it dries. So in the meantime, I'm just working on a collage tumbler, a 90s collage tumbler. So these ones that I'm working, the decals I'm cutting out right now are water slide decals. I know, right? I just thought I would jump on and have some company while I'm working. I've been buzzing around so much and I got some cups I gotta sit down and knock out. So I thought, let's go live. Let's go live. Why not? Thanks for joining me. We're just working on a couple tumblers today. Just getting some work done. You came from the FYP page? Way cool. Welcome. Welcome. I'm usually on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday evenings. But I thought I would jump on during the day while I'm working and just have some, hopefully you guys can keep me company. So we're going to be putting some 90s decals on this really cool tumbler and making a collage. Ah, Nicole, your husband just came out and said, Jen's live. Don't miss it. Yeah, we're just hanging out. I'm working. So I'll be off camera here and there and doing stuff, but I just thought, why not while we're working? Have y'all come in and say hi. You saw the rubber band one, and oh my God, I am going to be doing another one. I would like to do it actually when I finish up this one because I'm going to be doing it in black and white, and I'm going to try to make a more of a geometrical kind of pattern in it because I'd like to put some glitter in those spots. So I think it'd be really neat. So I'm hoping we can get to that one. I've got so much work I got to do, but I do like to have some fun too. That's what keeps the inspiration going. Hey, Marianne. Thank you for sending me that image again. I just didn't know if you wanted the leopard spots or not. Because if you don't, that's cool. I can do a different design. Same design, just different pattern. Like I can do the HD symbol in there. That would be kind of neat. I think I've seen that before. Yeah, I'm just working. You guys are just chilling with me while I'm working. You probably catch me make some faces and dance when I forget you're there, but you know, it is what it is. We had the weirdest weather earlier. It was, you know, not hot, it was comfortable. And then all of a sudden a dark cloud showed up like out of I don't know where. And it poured rain for like 15 minutes. It reminded me of the rain we used to get in Florida every day. And then rain went away, and now it's like humid as hell. Like I had sweatpants on earlier. It was comfortable. I had to go put my shorts on. I was stinking hot. I'm sorry, I missed a comment. I don't do pictures. Not photos. I'm not good at them. It's, I don't know what it is, but I get a creative block when it comes to that. I can't scrapbook either. I can do all sorts of crafts, but I can't even scrapbook. Thank you. You could have pulled my iPad over. You would have had to log into it, but that way you can have your phone back. But yeah, I can't scrapbook, so I'm not very creative. I'm trying to get better at it. it just, for some reason, it shuts off in my brain and just doesn't work. Where's my chat reader, Mr. T? He's working. He's got other work to do too. A lot of times during the day, he's switching between doing his consulting work and then helping me with some stuff. He's been packing, shipping, and cleaning like a crazy man for the last 3 days. It's been crazy. Hello, hello. If you just jumped in, say hello. Did we find a house yet? Not yet, although Mr. T has got a couple that are an opportunity, an option.
Get under cheat 3.
Oh, fantastic. That'll work. I'm gonna put my iPad to the side so you can try to read comments from there. Sometimes it's a little easier. Hello. Hey girl, how are ya? Yep, North Carolina. We're in Charlotte right now. We're looking to head towards the beach. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're just working on some stuff. I just literally was just like, I got work to do, and I was sitting here and I'm like, why don't I just go live? Hello from Arizona. Hi. That's a start. Yeah, I mean, we've had some promising ones, but these ones seem to maybe potentially be an opportunity. Like, we've been communicating back and forth, so I'm just not familiar with the area, and that's what makes me a little bit nervous. So I don't know if we should try to make a drive out there. Hi from Virginia. Hello. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm just working on some tumblers. We're doing a collage tumbler. It's going to be a back to the 90s tumbler. I think it would be pretty cool. Hello, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I normally go live Tuesdays. Well, I do go live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays in the evenings, like 8:30, 9:30 p.m. or 9 o'clock Eastern time. So you can always catch us then. Mr. Turtle goes live on Monday evenings doing Men Who Craft Mondays. We get some fellow crafters on, and they do a live, and they just do some stuff, whether it be tumblers, woodworking, all sorts of stuff. So check that out. Just getting my water slides on. My nose is itching. I got that dry skin under my nose from, I touched my face with epoxy, which was not smart, right here and right here. And so it's dried skin now, and it's itching. What the French is this? What, aren't you supposed to be working? I think you're supposed to be working. Surprise! That's an S. Do I sell the water slides? I do not. I print them myself. I buy Sunny Scopa Inkjet water slide paper. If you go to the link in my bio to my website, I have a page on there that says coupon codes and affiliate links. I have the ones that I buy from Amazon linked right on there. Those are my absolute favorite. I pretty much only use transparent water, the transparent water slides, but they're inkjet. Just make sure you get the right kind for your printer. You can use any inkjet printer to make them. Any, it doesn't matter. You just have to have the right paper, the inkjet paper, the right brand. It does, and I've got my steroid cream that I've been putting on it, which is what heals it up, but it dries it out, and now it's just itchy. So I'm keeping like chapstick on it and coconut oil. Are water slides better than printable vinyl? I think so, because you can have images that and leave a transparent edge, so they blend in to your image. They do require a lighter background, but you can still use transparent water slides on dark backgrounds. I just print them in reverse and mirrored, And then when they're done and sealed, I would take them, cut them out, and then I'd spray this white. I'd cut it super close though, because anything that's around it's gonna show white. So like an image like this, I would cut right up to it, spray it white, and then I can put it on the cup like a temporary tattoo. You just have to make sure you seal over that though, because the water slide paper really isn't meant to be upside down. You can do your work still while traveling. That's awesome. She gets to work remote. Lucky. Right? It's the best part, working from home. You're welcome. Ask me any questions. This collage tumbler is going to be really cute. I've got, this is printable vinyl, or some of the other ones. I call them stickers a lot of the time, but it's printable vinyl. Those are going to go on here too, which is going to help us do our layering. You can use temporary tattoos. Absolutely. You can put photographs on tumblers. I do not. I don't. It's not my jam. I'm not good at it, and I wouldn't want to sell you a tumbler that I wasn't good at. For sure. Do you have to seal printable vinyl? Certain epoxies can be repelled by it, so you may I may have to move some of these. I didn't think about some of those ones. I seal mine. When I get it on the cup, I do put a clear coat over it because I don't want the epoxy to repel. I think I'm gonna move this one. Just gonna move this one a little bit because I want to get these little trolls on there. I'm just gonna overlap. How long have I been making cups? It's been a couple years, about 4 years I've been making cups. I've been selling them and doing it full time for about a year and a half, maybe a little over a year and a half. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. How are you? Do I have a favorite sealant before I epoxy? I use the Rust-Oleum Clear Gloss. Weeding decals. Ah! Everybody loves decal day. Let me get this water out of the way. Yeah, I don't need those yet. Oh shoot, I forgot to do my photos. Damn it, I forgot to take those photos. They're ready to get boxed up. I got a photo shoot ready to go for some tumblers so they can go out. Post office just picked up 65 packages. 65. And a lot of those had more than one tumbler in them. There were a couple that had 5 tumblers in them. Do you spray it while it's on the cup? I do. So these I've just print and cut. So I'm gonna put them on the cup and then I'm gonna seal it with the clear gloss and then it'll go to epoxy. Most of them were dusties. No, most of them weren't dusties. Most of them were ready to ship. Tumblr is so stinking cute. I gotta get these little trolls on here though, because what is a 90s Tumblr without at least a troll or two? You're welcome. I'm not sure for what, but you're welcome. Oh, for helping. You're welcome. Anytime. Anytime. God, these things are so stinking cute. So cute. I'll show you guys the Tumblr here in just a second. Take up a less space. So we're just starting to build our layers on our collage. They cute. Yeah, I'm on right now. Why not? Hi. Hello. The base will, yes, the base will be white, but there's going to be enough images. It's going to cover a lot of that. And then we've got some vinyl that's going to be going on with like words. I know, aren't those trolls adorable? So cute. It was so fun looking up 90s things. It was a fun flashback for me. It was a lot of fun. Like these floppy disks. Anybody want to come help muscle a wheelchair into your truck? Oh gosh, I'd come help you if I could. I love the chapsticks on here too. So cute. Oh my God. Woo! Who had a pager? Did anybody have a pager? A pager. Did anybody have a pager? Cracks me up. Flip phone, yep, you did. You know what's crazy is the flip phones are coming back. Which I think is hysterical. Oh my God, this is so stinking cute. So cute. Oh my God, it's a Tamagotchi. Do you guys remember those? Actually, we found one not that long ago. Yeah, we'll be opening up orders probably at the end of this month. We're hoping to get settled into a new space, a house. We're trying to move. So I didn't want to have to try to move and have a bunch of custom orders all happening at the same time. This is turning out so cute. Better than what I pictured. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Huh? Hi, what are you doing? My buddy's coming to visit. What's up, bud? You want to come out? Do you want to come up and say hi? Do you want to come up and say hi? Hello. So we're going to fill in some of these spaces with some other little tinier details, like music notes and smiley faces and stuff like that. Things that are very 90s. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to come and say hi? You want to say hi? Oh my goodness. Just say hi. Hmm? Say hi to everybody. We buddies. It's my buddy. He adopted me 4 years ago. He showed up, wouldn't leave. Called him Knock, not our cat, for a long time. And he kept showing back up. Like, we took him up to the vet and got it. He's chipped. So we took him back, and then he was in a foster for a while, and then he escaped and came back. And then we found out that it's like 6 miles away across the highway. And I didn't have the heart to send him back. So last time he showed up, I just called her and I said, can we just keep him? He seems to like it here. And she said, that would be amazing, because she was fostering him. And he wasn't getting along with the other cats. And we don't have any other cats. We just have dogs. So he's my buddy, huh? You work with me, don't you? You ready? Okay. Ooh. He's not starving, that's for sure. He was super skinny when we found him. We actually thought he was a female because he still had that big dewlap, but he was super skinny. And so I thought, oh my God, she just had kittens. It's a male. It's a boy. All right, we've got, let's work on the bandit. We're gonna do our bandit, our black and white bandit, I think. We're gonna give it a try. You never got an order form from it's probably because our customs are closed. They will be opening back up at probably around the end of October, and anybody who had submitted a request will reach out to them and see if they're still interested. But you should have gotten a response saying that they were closed temporarily. Thank you. I've got so much Halloween stuff, it's crazy. So I'm just going to try to get these on here. I'm going to try to put them in as many different pattern directions as I can because I want to try to make it geometrical. And they don't always like to go on diagonal very easy. So sometimes you have to build up before you get to that. It's got something to grip to. Just using regular rubber bands. I have a black base. It's spray painted black, and then I epoxied over it. So it's gonna look similar to this, but black and white, and hopefully with a lot more cross bands. May have to lengthen and cross them. Hello! Oh. Just a little cut in the garage floor. Yep, this is daytime, Jen. Dance moves, yeah, that's, you know what? When I'm working, I'm usually just kind of bopping around in here working like all the time. It's the best part of my job. Couldn't do that at my other job. We used to have dance breaks when we were ready to scream, but this is gonna be really cool. Can I make a pride one with a name? Absolutely. I did. On our live last night, I did like 4 rainbow cups. It was crazy. I got so many right in a row come up. They're all amazing. I can show you the one I got epoxy on. Check this out. Just got the first flood coat of epoxy, but look at that color. Oh, it's glittered. Look at that. It's stunning. And the bottom, love it. Love it. So I'll do one more coat of thin epoxy over it, and then it'll be ready for decal, and I shouldn't really have to sand at that point before I decal. How can you order one or pick one? My current custom orders are closed right now because we're going to be moving soon. We need to find a house, which we're hoping will happen fast because we've been looking for a while. But we closed orders just so that we could kind of get prepared to move and focus on the move and not have to worry about customers' orders not getting done on time. And those will open back up probably around the end of the month. Then we'll be able to take more customs. See if I can drop that lower. Pull them up. Come on, I need some separation. I think we're gonna have to twist them. How do I lock these? Can't remember how to do that. Yes, like that. Right. How do I get it to go down further? Will it go over that way? Ooh, maybe it'll go top to bottom now. Hold on. Maybe it'll go top to bottom. This is always the part I'm trying to figure out. No! Slippery. Slippery. Need something to grip it on. Won't work. How are you not lost to trying to find a house? I'm in the process. It's not easy, but I'm really busy with work. So yeah, Mr. T does. I look and see something, I'll throw it his way. He'll reach out. He finds something, comes to me, and I look at it real quick and see if we can make it work. And then he reaches out. So it's a process. What's frustrating is there's, some areas around there I'm very familiar with. So I'm like, yeah, that's a cool place to live. Damn it. I really want these to go. I gotta get more on there. I gotta do that last. Go back to the way I was doing it. Save those. So yeah, it's a little stressful. It's a little stressful. The first thing that gets packed and moved is my workshop. So first thing that gets set up. We actually found a house that's fully furnished, so we might just storage unit everything we have, just move the workshop and go that route, which is what we're kind of leaning towards, I think. Hello! How are you? Thank you for the follows. I appreciate that. We're just working on a really cool tumbler. We're going to spray paint over this in white. and hopefully have a little coloring book kind of thing when we're done that we can fill in with different colors. And everywhere there's a rubber band, it will stay black. So we're gonna probably spread some of these out a little bit too. We don't want necessarily such big lines or small spaces. Some are good. Kind of like the idea of them getting bigger as it goes down the cup. That would be pretty cool. We need to fill these in with rainbow colors. Just hanging out, watching and working. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Just working. Just working. Alexa, next. Yeah, you would want them to be random. If you're trying to go for a very specific, it might be frustrating. That's the whole point, is it being random, but kind of planned. Like I can space them out and make some of them closer. And then the thickness of the lines is controlled by the thickness of the rubber bands. So I can place those where I want them so that I have some variations or consistency. Mr. T's working. He's pops out here every once in a while. All the time. All the time. We had a bunch go out in the ready to ship sale. I do the drizzle and the power wash. We're going to be doing a power wash here shortly.
What's the difference between this and the Dawn drizzle?
You're placing these down with rubber bands because you can actually plan where you want your lines to be. Where the drizzle, you kind of have to go with how careful you can squirt it out of the bottle. And you don't get the big drippy thick ends, and you get consistency in the thickness of your lines. So just different.
And it's really fun to cut the rubber bands off.
It's kind of fun to cut the rubber bands off for the reveals, so that's kind of neat. It's a little more satisfying than just rinsing it off. I know. I surprised a lot of people going on early. I thought I'm working, why not? What the heck, right?
My students and nieces, so does it matter what dish soap you use with the drizzle method?
I've only ever used the Dawn soap because I get it at the dollar store. But I would imagine, I mean, the thicker and more dense the soap is, the better it's going to protect your paint underneath. So if it's a really thin, runny one, I wouldn't recommend it. I would try to make sure it's like thicker consistency.
Did you already spray it black? Yep.
Yes, it is sprayed black and epoxied. I did. It's in a box sitting right here. I might open it up here shortly. I've been really excited, but I thought this will take my mind off of it. I was going to save it for tomorrow night's live.
Our tea tumbler says hello, sweet turtles.
I don't know if I can wait that long. Hello. How are you? Come on, reach. I need the bigger ones.
Hi, Nicole. I'm only out here for a quick break.
Just for a quick break. This one will be able to go twice. I'm just trying to create some crisscross patterns so I have some more geometrical shapes to play with. Ooh, that's a tight one. I don't know, it on.
Our tea tumbler says great. Was just nominated Employee of the Year at my school.
Oh, fantastic!
Jenny Lynn says, "Well, I'm leaving work, so you'll have to wait. LOL. I can't watch while driving."
Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait. If I don't see you back on before I end this live, because I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I just was jumping on just while I was working. I will wait then until tomorrow. Ugh, it's going to kill me. You know I don't like surprises. I mean, I know what it looks like, but I don't know what it looks like. Like, so excited.
Tiana Tumblers and More says, Jen, I've never seen anyone else do this before. I love the idea. You go, girlfriend. Right on, my friend.
Thanks. Yeah, I was just messing around with it. I saw a girl put them on and then she epoxy. She laid them flat and took the time to line them all up real tight and made like serape stripes out of the rubber bands. I'm like, that's really cool. And then she epoxied over it and I was like, oh, I thought, like, my brain went right to, let's spray paint over that sucker and see what it's going to look like, what kind of pattern it leaves. And so I thought, I'm going to try it. I've got a bunch of rubber bands. I'm going to try it. And it was pretty cool. I rushed the first one and it didn't turn out as nice. So I did the second one and it looks much better. Much better. I didn't like covering that neon rainbow though. That was beautiful. All right. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I'd like to get one right across the top. There we go. Don't move. All right. We're gonna get our spray. Our white spray paint. We're gonna see what happens. I mean, it's gonna have to dry, so it's gonna have to sit for a little bit. But I got a power wash I'll be ready to do here in just a second. So we can do that while this is drying. Now, I haven't tried it with this specific white paint. It's Krylon. It's not my favorite, but it is a primer, a flat primer. So, hopefully it works. Yep, it's gonna bubble up just like I thought Krylon would. Ugh, it's gonna take a few coats too. So Krylon paints tend to bubble up like that. That's why I usually stick with Rust-Oleum.
Great. Lots of people are asking, has it already been epoxied?
Yes.
Okay, so there you go.
Yes,
Mr. T was
it
wrong.
has been epoxied. I painted it black, epoxied it, let it dry completely, and then now we're rubber banding it and painting it white. So this is gonna have to dry, then I'm gonna have to do another coat because of that stupid paint, and then we'll be able to do the reveal. The first time I did it, I didn't epoxy over the base, and it was kind of a mistake because this was the first one. You can see there are spots where the paint, when I was clipping the rubber bands off, it was pulling some of the paint off and it was down to the stainless steel. Even though it had been sprayed, sanded, sprayed, based correctly, properly, and even sat for about 4 days before I even did anything to it, it wasn't protected enough, and those rubber bands, I don't know. So epoxied next, then did it again. So I spray painted the cup rainbow, then put the rubber bands on. Okay. And then did the black over top. So So that one actually started white, spray painted neon rainbow, epoxied, then rubber banded, then sprayed black over it. I'm sorry. This way. Oh, thank you. I made that eons ago. And it's got a little cemetery scene. It's really dusty right now. Hello, hello. All right, so we're gonna get ready to do a power wash. I gotta get some water, so y'all are gonna just have to give me 1 second. Really nervous about this paint for a power wash. Just don't have enough. We're gonna try. Shit. I don't have that epoxy. All right, so we're gonna do a test cup because I have not power washed with Krylon as my top coat, and I suspect it's gonna do the same damn thing as it did on that other one and get bubbly. So if that's the case, I don't want to ruin my power wash, and this isn't epoxy. This is just spray paint. So if I ruin the power wash, I have to take it all off, including this paint, and I don't want to have to do that. So I can either epoxy this and then do that power wash later, or we can test the Krylon on a junk cup, see how it power washes, and if it works, great, we can move forward. If it doesn't, I have to epoxy it anyways. Did I epoxy the other cup? I did. So I can show you. They just have flood coats on them right now. So this was the double ombre. So it's gonna get another. I didn't do the rainbow cheek glitter one yet. That one's not epoxied yet. Our stitch got epoxied. Our power wash. So the other, the one with the chunky opal over the top hasn't been epoxied yet. All right, I'm gonna go just try to say the junk cup, see what it does. I say we're gonna do the dump cup. We're gonna try it with the junk cup. So I'm gonna grab one. I have to go get my water anyways. So while I go on that side of the garage, I'll grab the junk cup. And we're just gonna test it out and see how it works. Where do I get my glitters from? Black Bear Glitters and BJ's Glitters. blackbearglitters.com and bjsglitter.com. I have a coupon code for both of those. The links are also on my website, so if you go to my bio, hit the follow if you're not following me. And then go to my website. There's a link there that says coupon codes and affiliate links. That's where I get all of my stuff. My coupons are on there too. Black Bears is Thirsty Turtle, and it's 15% off. And BJ's is Turtle 30, but it's 30% off your first order only. All right, I'm gonna go get my water and my junk cup. I'll be right back. Okay. We're gonna try it on this junk cup and see how it works. I've got a. This was a drizzle I was fucking around with sorry, messing around with a long time ago with a tie-dye underneath, hoping I could try to swirl a pattern and then brush it out to a tie-dye. Didn't happen. So that's our jump cut for today. We're gonna try that. See how this baby works out. Those buckets are on wheels, I think. This thing is heavy. It's heavy. Super heavy. Don't forget the mask. I won't. Jen said he's doing something. Yeah, Mr. T's doing work. Sorry, guys. Just me. He comes out a little bit every once in a while and says hi, but so I'm missing comments because I'm working, but I'll try to sit down and catch some too. My 9-month-old is dancing to the music. Your 9-month-old has really good taste in music. That's so stinking cute. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Hello, hello. We're getting ready to power wash this tumbler, but we're going to practice on this one because I haven't used this paint before. And I suspect it's not going to work. So I don't want to screw up this paint because it's beautiful. To see if this works. Make sure it's taken up really good. It just smeared the soap everywhere. Okay, now I may have to back it up. So it works, but it's too close, so the power of the spray moved a lot of the bubbles, but it did work. Can you see that? All right, so now we're gonna test it out. If I spray it further away, can I get, let's try, I don't have any other color on that. That works. Okay. So you gotta stand back. You gotta hold your paint back a little bit further. Ah, I don't want to do that. So don't tap it. So that works a lot better. Okay, so we just gotta stay back when we spray. Now I gotta dump my water because there's too much soap in it. And get fresh water so I don't screw this cup. Who's that covered by? That was No Resolve. All right, so that works. That's exciting. Okay. Let's throw this over here. If you busy plotting on what I got, kicking your door is what you got. $100,000 on the table, top half price, small whip, same price, small watch. Okay, let me get my water. Let me redo this. I'll be right back. Pain in the butt, but I don't want to screw this cup up. Fresh water. Be back. I'm filling up my water. I want to do fresh water on this. This is a customer's cup, so I don't want to take the chance of screwing it up. Hello, hello. We're getting ready to power wash this guy. And I've never used the Krylon paint before as the power wash, so I wanted to test it first. You can use clear spray paint 2X Rust-Oleum for whatever you're trying to do, okay? What mask type is that? Let me get the back. Where's it at? They're dust masks with active carbon filters. They're on my link in Amazon. If you reach out to the company, ask them if they're not listed, if you don't see the filters on there for your chemical makeup of your epoxy, then you can reach out to them and they'll tell you which mask filter that you can use that's good for that. So let me go get my water. It's ready. I'll be right back. Alright. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to power wash this guy. Get this ready in case I need it. Got this. I need my mask, my glove. Oh, did I put that damn Krylon paint? Where did I put the paint? Seriously, what do I do with it? I mean, I have like 6 other cans, but where's the one I just shook the hell out of? There it is. I put it back where the other one goes. Whoops. Stickers on my tumblers without fading or coming out. Is there any, you want to epoxy over them? If you epoxy over them, they shouldn't fade or come off. Hello! Thanks for joining. We're ready to do a power wash. I want a lot of white, so less soap. I gotta stay back with the white paint, don't forget. A lot of white, stay back with the paint. Okay, not moving it. That's good news. Good news. God, that takes a lot of paint. Okay. Woohoo! Yes, I want a lot of white because I got a decal going on here. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to take this out, rinse it real good so I got my soap on. No, maybe I shouldn't. I haven't done that with this paint. I'm afraid I'm going to rinse it off. I'm going to let this dry for a few minutes. If I need to rinse it, I'll rinse it again, but I'll let that dry for a minute. You guys can take a peek at the bottom. Get this out of the way. Okay. I'm going to take a breather. I'm sweating. I can answer some questions. Get my iPad back over. I hate to do that. Let me just bring this in. Put my glasses on. I can see a little bit better. My glasses. Definitely learning process. I run a DIY artist epoxy so that's white spray paint. Yep. Sorry, I was trying to go back to see what I missed, but I missed it. So go ahead and comment again if I missed your comment and you would like a response. Shh, just white spray paint. It's interesting with you being productive. What type of paints do I use? Mostly Rust-Oleum, but this was Krylon. Can you use any color spray paint? Yes, absolutely. The one that we epoxied earlier, this was a power wash, but instead of painting the cup first, I left it white. I put my decal on, and then we protected the decal with the soap, and I sprayed the soap everywhere, and then I used all these color paints to make those spots. So instead of it being under it, like the power wash is the color. So if that makes sense, the white poking through is the base. So you can do it with any color. If you check back on my page, I've got a ton of videos of power washes and soap drizzles. There's a ton of them. I do a lot of power washes for sure. Your wife loves that technique. Yeah, it's so fun to do. So fun. Oh, thank you for sharing, Dusty. Bucket on wheels. Yeah, that's exactly what I need, because that bucket, you need a deep one so when you're doing like the 30-ounce no tapers, so that you can get it dipped in all the way, but it's heavy. What do I use to hold my cups on? It's self-made. It is. These are just, I can't remember what the hell they're called. They're just like the metal casters. I should have sealed them so they don't rust, but I just needed them fast. And then wooden dowels that fit inside my turner arms. I just needed something really fast because I was going through, I had about 78 cups that were going through the epoxy stage, painting stage, and all that, and I didn't have enough places to hold them when they were drying, so. I had to share, no one knows you're on. I know, I just snuck on for a little while. Floor flanges, that's what they're called. Yes, floor flanges. They're not real expensive, got them from Lowe's. No, it's not clear. So you spray paint the colors. It depends on which technique you're going, but you could spray paint your base like we did on this one with all the colors that you want, okay? Then I recommend, if you're new to power washing, you seal that with epoxy. Because if I would have screwed up, I could take all that white paint off and not affect the colored paint underneath because it would be protected by epoxy. If I would have screwed this up, all of it would have had to come off and it would have gone back down to a stainless steel tumbler and I would have to start all over again. That's never fun when you're making tumblers. So if you're new to it, I recommend epoxying your base. Then you're gonna spray your power wash. Now, my favorite way to power wash is standing up and I hold it above the cup directly over it so you're not getting smeared sprays, you're getting drops falling down, right? You're gonna get some odd shaped ones in there anyways. But you're getting the spray overhead and you spray far away until you get an idea of how big you want your soap dots. So far away, you're gonna get tiny dots because the little ones are gonna drop and stick. Closer up, you're gonna get those big splatters. So depending on the look you're going for, adjust how far you hold your power wash, okay? Spray it, and as soon as that's on there, you need to kind of work quickly. You don't want that soap to start to slide or dissolve because you want to get your top coat on. And I just grabbed my white. This was Krylon, first time using it, so we tested a practice cup. This one you have to stay farther back and kind of give it more, like you can't just coat it in one time and you're done. It takes a little bit more to get some saturation. But it performed really well in rinsing off. I was afraid it was going to get smeary and rinse off most, but it stuck nicely. And then epoxy. Hello! I can't see usernames, they're kind of like hard to see. Is it Davin? It is. Hello! Can you do that on a glitter cup? Absolutely. Absolutely. I've done, so I don't have any available. I lied. I do have one available to show you. Since I've been working on them. So that's a glittered base with a power wash over it. Love it. So many different ways you can do it. We rainbowed one and then did a power wash over it. There's all sorts that you can do. Hello, hello. I'm so stinking sweaty. It's gross. All right, I got a paint drip cup I have to do, so we can work on that one. It's gonna be rainbow colored. Get this out of the way. We're gonna drop some puff paints down it to kind of give it some paint drip look. Jody's favorite, she loves strips. All right, let's drip it. What I don't want is my drips to go crooked. So I need to make sure when I go to tap, I'm tapping straight up and down, so I'm gonna stand up for that part. But applying these will be easy. You love the stitch cups? That's what this one's gonna be. It is a black base. This is not epoxied over, it's just straight black. Flat black. Okay? Let me make sure these are. You missed a whole bunch. We did like 100 cups. I'm just kidding. We just did a power wash, so you might have missed that. I do upload my TikTok lives to YouTube, so if you're not following me, hit that plus sign, give me a follow, and then go check out my YouTube channel. All of our lives are uploaded there. So if you ever missed one or you're bored or you want to see a cup worked on, a special technique, or they're in there. They're in there. You go look at those, yeah. Yeah, if you check out the videos on my page, you're gonna see like all of the tumblers, and most of those parts of them, or some parts, have been made on the lives, because they're all custom requested tumblers. You hate when people park in the what parking spot and they don't need it? It is, yeah, if you go to YouTube, the easiest way, because it's connected from my website, you go to YouTube and just type in Thirsty Turtle Tumblers, you'll find me. I'm on all social medias under Thirsty Turtle Tumblers. Super easy. All right, I want these to be a little bit thicker, so I'm gonna kind of spread it out, but I do not want it to drip too much. They're gonna run quickly. I may not even have to tap too much. Ooh, Alexa next. I don't want to be sad. Don't go sideways. Go straight. It's weird how some of them are like runnier than the others. It's clogged. Too thick. Woo! That one really likes to run. Try to direct it a little bit. Did I go in the right order? Yeah. Cat with reflexes. I almost screwed that up. I just got paint in my hands. Alright, I'm gonna have to tap for most of them. They dripped pretty good. How weird is that? Okay, so I'm going to put this upside down. Why is my pink's not dripping? Okay, there we go. So I will clean up this when we're all done because it's got paint on the bottom, but I'm gonna flip it back upside down so my drips now stop. So that'll sit like that until it dries. You go put this on paper. Alrighty. What a mess! What a mess! These are just puff paint. They do flatten out when you epoxy them. I would imagine if you did multiple layers, it might get thicker. But they do flatten under epoxy. I don't have one to show you. They've all shipped. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, I think. I gotta clean up this mess I made though. I made a big mess. Good thing I kept it all to that paper. Keep that. I gotta wash my hands. They're full of paint. Shit, am I sweating? And then I'm gonna do my second flood coats on those. I'm gonna do some epoxy here in just a few minutes. Get over there. Clean that space up. Okay. Alrighty. Actually gonna get my turner out. We're gonna be doing another flood coat, so let me move that over. Get these going. So this got a flood coat on it. Now it's going to get another thin coat over it, so I don't have to sand to go to decal. So this guy is going to get another coat, and then it'll be super smooth and I won't have to sand it. So it kind of protects my glitter. I'm trying to move this so you guys can see it a little bit better. That makes it a little bit higher. There we go. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to mix up some epoxy. We're back. We got a couple cups we're going to do. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Mix up some epoxy. Got two coats. I got 2 second coats and then a flood coat to do. And then hopefully by then our bandit will be ready to undo or do a second coat. I'm sorry. We're gonna hit this one. We're gonna do that one. That way I don't have to go chase them. Don't have to go chase them. We're gonna do a flood coat on this one. This one's raw glitter over a rainbow spray painted base that we did last night. You buy the resin pour measuring cups. Yeah, I've got the big ones because I'm usually doing a minimum of 200 milliliters at a time. This is glitter. I spray painted it and then we glittered it last night on our live. I'll be uploading that to YouTube here soon, so you'll get to see me do the whole spray paint and the whole glitter. Can you order custom? You will be able to order customs towards the end of the month. We'll be opening up custom orders again. We're gonna be moving hopefully soon, and I didn't want to have all those custom orders sitting there not getting worked on when I was in the process of moving. Can you put glitter over the puff paint? You sure can. That's how I do my, if you look on my page, back in my videos, I did a push-up pop one. It's drip paint as the drip, and then I glittered over the drip paint. Is this one sold? It is sold. Yeah, all of the cups that you see me working on are actually customer orders. Right now, the rubber band one is not yet. That's just a fun one we're working on. My new technique I was working on. All right, I will be back in just a second. Let me get this epoxy mixed up. So I'm gonna need, let's see, 30, 60, 90. If I have extra, I can finish my gumballs. Hoping those will be finished.
Hi, Angie. No, Angie said hi to me.
Oh.
She must have heard about because I was answering your question.
I'm gonna die of heat with this on.
Amanda says, absolutely gorgeous cup.
It is so pretty. So pretty. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys are new here, I usually go live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday evenings.
Any progress on the cream?
Yes, it's glittered and lined. I'm going to be putting the decals on to make them into crayons. I can show it to you real quick. So each one of those will be a crayon. I couldn't decide on just like one color.
Field says how much are your cups?
They start at about 45 and go from there. It just depends on size and design.
Crystal Smiles, I absolutely love that cup. I need to order one when you're taking orders again.
Yeah, we did this on our live last night. I'll be uploading that live to YouTube probably later today. But you'll see the whole, I spray painted the whole thing on the live and I glittered it on the live. Can I do a single giraffe print, like the actual print of the cup? Like the actual draft print? I can. I've done a couple draft cups. If you look at my recent videos, there's a couple really cute drafts in there. Tips for people just starting out how to grow your business. Try to record everything that you do and post pictures, post videos. Try to go to the dollar store, get some foam board and make yourself a photo little booth stand. There's videos on YouTube how to make them. They're super easy. And take really good photos. I use my phone to take photos and post them everywhere. Do giveaways. Giveaways are a great way to get your product out there. Can I print pictures of your family? I don't do photo tumblers. Oh yeah, I'm going to be finishing that one up actually. I'm doing I bought bigger, thicker crayons so I can get a wider drip on it because they run sideways and I don't like that.
No, the one says highlight print.
Hello. How are you?
Pink Flamingo Design says, I have a feeling today to quit my day job and go all in with Tumblr biz. I'm scared though. LOL.
I hear ya. It would have taken me longer to make that decision had COVID not made it for me. But I was already heading in that direction. You just have to post and be consistent and remind yourself it's not always going to be easy. You're going to have good days and bad days, and you're going to have videos. You never know which video is going to go viral, so post them all. Just post. You just don't know. And don't try to figure out why somebody else's video did better than yours when you did the same thing in your video, because I've racked my brain wondering how, and then I just thought, you know what, it's just timing. You just never know. Timing is a huge thing when it comes to posting and getting exposure. But you just need to post everywhere you can. Everywhere you can. So this is going to be so smooth, and this is just the second thin coat of epoxy that I'm putting over this after this is the first coat after the flood coat. So I did a flood coat, and then now we're just doing this nice thin coat. I won't have to sand it to do the decals. This is actually gonna have a Milky Way over it. Hate to cover it with a Milky Way, but it's what the customer wants, because it's so pretty. All right. Move this one.
Memorable GC says, what is a flood coat? I'm new.
Flood coat is, we're going to show you one here in just a second. After I do this one, we're going to do a flood coat. It's when you're covering raw glitter and you want it to get really good coverage. So I'm going to show you how I do that on the next tumbler because it's raw glitter. This is just over that coat. So these just finished spinning a little bit ago with that flood coat, and now I'm just going ahead and putting another thin coat on just to get it nice, super smooth. No sanding. I use KS Resin Liquidy Split. If you use Thirsty Turtle, you can get a discount on it. I love it. It's a quick epoxy. It dries in 2 hours. It is for final coats. So it's beautiful. It's the extra UV protected epoxy.
Miss Ladybug says, there's my baby. She's so pretty.
Hello, hello.
That's her tumbler.
Yes, it's gorgeous, girl. This thing is stunning. The ombre, double ombre. Crazy.
Selena makes that, says, do you have an Amazon storefront?
I do not have an Amazon storefront, but I do have Amazon products that are on my affiliates that I use. I only list products that I actually use. I don't want to take that off.
Design says, I love your stuff so much. You're so talented.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Kimberly Caitlin, does the epoxy smell really strong?
The Liquidy Split, the extra UV version that I get does have a more odor to it. It smells a little bit like chlorine from a pool. The regular liquidy split has less odor. But this is the Ultra UV. Okay, so we're gonna do a flood coat now. And you're doing a flood coat, typically a coat of epoxy. If you're doing a 30 ounce cup, you're gonna use about 30 milliliters of epoxy. If you're doing a flood coat of raw glitter, one, you wanna make sure it's smooshed down pretty good, which means you're just gonna try to flatten that out, right? The next thing is you're gonna like increase it by at least 10 milliliters, if not 20. So this is a 30 ounce, I'm using about 50 milliliters of epoxy in here to do my flood coat, okay? I have it spin towards me, and I don't even, my fingers won't even touch the cup. I'm gonna pour epoxy on, and my finger's just gonna drag it over the top, over the top of the cup, okay? I am barely even touching that glitter because I don't wanna really move it around. I'm literally letting my finger glide above the cup, okay? It looks like it's a ton of epoxy, but it's going to sink in to your glitter, okay? So I'm not even touching it. Like I said, I'm not touching that glitter. I don't want to drag the glitter, especially if you have a multicolored glitter cup, okay? Seal it before you go to epoxy it. That'll help. I'm just putting a bunch on, and I mean, I'm like putting a ton on, but the reason why I'm doing that is I want it to saturate it really good. Then we're going to take it and smooth it out and then take any excess off, okay? I can do that with this one because it's all one color glitter. It's got a multiple color paint job underneath. Normally I would not drag it up like this because I'm gonna pull glitter, but because this is all one glitter, you can. And I'm just kind of thinning that out now. Taking any excess off if I need to. But usually that's about it. You want a nice, good, thick coat. Let it soak in and spin, and then it's gonna end up being a beautiful. So I have almost no glitter on my hand from that cup because I've barely touched it, okay? So I'm gonna take this and move it. That's gonna spin. As soon as it's dry, I'm gonna do the same thing I did with those other two and put a thin coat over it, and then it'll be ready for decal. Oh, come on, get it. Hard to do with my hand. There we go. Okay. Now I am going to take that leftover epoxy, and I got a couple more gumballs I need to make. Making a gumball topper, and I need some gumballs. So I got red, I got orange, I think I have yellow. I do have yellow. I don't have green yet? I do have green, but I don't have very many green. I'm making a gumball topper for a gumball machine cup, and I need to make some gumballs. Also making an autism cup. I missed. I'm not a mold maker. Don't listen to me or follow me for molding. I'm not a mold maker. I'm terrible at it. Spray my purple ones.
Let's go, girls.
All right. Woo! Sweat. I just have some white glitters to do, and that's it. That's not very fun. Sorry, trying to help and answer questions. Yes, she's one of my mods, guys. She has been with me for a very long time, so if I miss questions and any of my mods answer them, that's because they're just trying to help me out. Do you only use Liquidy Split? I've also used Glitter Craze Platinum. I'm just waiting for it to come back in. It's been out of stock for a little while. Those are pretty much the two resins that I use pretty consistently. I have the least amount of reaction to them. That was rubbing alcohol in the little spray bottle. It's just to help pop those bubbles on the top of the resin. I lost my drink. Let me go get my beverage. I'll be right back. And then I'll answer some questions. And I'm probably going to take a break, and then maybe I'll jump back on later. Oh, let's spray our Bandit quick. I need another coat on that so I can reveal it. We're gonna throw another coat on there. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate that. We go live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings. Saturdays we start off with an adult cocktail. And Tuesdays and Thursdays you'll catch me doing a bunch of this stuff. A little bit faster pace, moving through cups. But yeah, I upload all the TikTok lives to YouTube, so if you miss any, you can grab those there. That dried really nicely. Okay. We're gonna let this coat dry, and then it'll be ready for the reveal of the bands, to cut the bands off. So maybe we'll come back and do that a little bit later, because I'm gonna take a break and get some food, have some lunch, dinner, whatever time it is. I don't know what time it is. Hello. Slide that out of the way, I can smell it. Carrie. Do I leave it on the spinner? I do. I leave my cups on the spinner until they're dry. What kind of paint is I'm using for the drips? It's puff paint. What do you use to hold your cups? We already talked about that one. Planner base, yep. There you go. Make sure I got everybody. Is it going to be a mummy? No, it's actually going to be, the lines underneath the rubber bands are going to be black, and then we're going to take in and apply glitter to those different sections, a different color. Every time we run into a line, we're going to change the color. You need to surprise live mods. I did surprise, my mods had no idea what was going on. I didn't know what was going on, to be honest with you. How does the Liquidy Split look? Like, what kind of bottle does it come in? I just got 2 gallons in today. I go through about pretty close to a gallon a week. Use Thirsty Turtle for a discount. I also got my code for MH Turner, so if you guys are in the market for a turner, I use MH Turners. They're magnetic arms, which are really nice because I have really bad carpal tunnel, and so I have a hard time doing a lot of that screwing stuff. It's bad enough with what I'm already doing, and so it's nice to be able to slide it on, and it just connects via magnet to the turner, and then slides right off. They're just, mine are old. My turners have turned probably 1,200 cups in the last 9 months, 10 months. It's not a giraffe print that I did. I did giraffes on the tumbler, but I can do a giraffe print. What do I have on the holder for the MH Turner ones? They're the foam inserts. Those are also on my Amazon list. They're really dense foam. You have to be careful because they all look the same, right? But the ones that I have listed are super dense foam. So just squish them down to get them into some of the smaller cups, but then your cups don't wobble. This is just a stand. This is a floor flange and a dowel, and it slides into my turner arm, which has a magnet in it. And that magnet connects to my turner. There's a connection up there, so they just slide on and connect. And these just slide on. Just my drying stands. My link tree isn't showing up. You have to go to my my profile. Click on my profile picture again, and it'll pull it up, and you'll see my website link. Click on my website, or you can go to thirstyturtletumblers.com. There's a page on there that says coupon codes and affiliate links. Hello! Hello. Ghost Cat's one of our winners. She actually is gifting her tumbler to somebody. It's so sweet. Yeah, I just linked it all off my website. It was just easier that way. The masks that I have, the filters that I have are recommended for epoxy, for the chemical makeup of the KS resin. Hello. Carpal tunnel surgery. Unfortunately, a lot of my carpal tunnel is actually in my elbow and my shoulder. My wrist will flare up, but I get it really bad in my elbow. Just from like typing, being in a computer forever. Yes. If you look at your chemical makeup on your epoxy and then go to their website and look at, or on the Amazon, you can go to the product, it'll give you the descriptions of the filters. Look for one that meets your grade of your epoxy. When I first bought my filters, they weren't on there. I had to reach out to the company, but I bought them since then on it. Bought like a 12-pack, and they last for a while, so I haven't really had to use them. I haven't gone through them, so I haven't had to reorder filters. But you can reach out to them, and they can, if you tell them what you're looking for, they can help you with the filters. How do you get uncured epoxy off without ruining the rest of the cup? You're gonna have to define uncured epoxy, because if it's slightly tacky, that just needs more dry time. Okay, if you can dent it like with a nail, like a fingernail, that's uncured epoxy, which means it wasn't mixed properly when it was on your cup. When you put it on your cup, you need to sand that off and start a new layer. You do not want to put another coat of epoxy over uncured epoxy. You need to sand it off and then do a new layer of epoxy. So get yourself a hand sander if you do that. Just make sure, the easiest way when you're mixing, make sure you scrape the sides. I mix around about 6 or 7 times and I scrape the sides. Mix and then scrape the sides. And just make sure you do that, because that was a part of the cup that epoxy you put on that just didn't get mixed well. How did I come up with my business name? I've always loved turtles, but I was really involved in protecting animals, endangered species. And turtles, almost all of the species are on the endangered list. 2 of them, one of them is on the watch, kind of the scary list, not quite there yet, but and then one of them just got moved down from endangered. But I've always loved turtles, and I love the ocean, and I feel my soul connected to the ocean. And Thirsty Turtle Tumblers just worked. We were eating at a restaurant called Hungry Turtle, and I thought, wouldn't Thirsty Turtle be funny? So it won't mess up the other 2 layers if you sand it off. The 2 layers below that were cured properly, no. Not if you get it sanded down. Bye. Hi. I think maybe it meant thank you. All right. That's going to be dry pretty soon. All right, I just have 2 cups that I have to glitter white, so I'm gonna do that while this is drying. If you guys really wanna hang out and watch that, go for it. Aw, thank you. I just, you know what? As I got older, I just realized I take a lot less shit from people, and I just don't care as much about the bullshit. I'm not into the drama stuff. I believe in being, my saying is be genuine. My name's Jen. Just be yourself. Just be you. Go get packed up for your trip. You can watch the replay when you're driving on your trip or traveling on your trip. You can watch the replay on YouTube. All right, let's glitter. Let's get these two knocked out with glitter. It is my favorite glitter though, and it's in a ginormous bottle. My glitter dealer hooked me up with a ginormous size of Don't Be Salty. It's by Black Bear Glitters. It is the most beautiful white glitter ever. That 90s cup, if any of you saw us do that collage cup earlier today, this is Don't Be Salty under epoxy. It's freaking amazing. I don't know if you can see that sparkle. It is amazing. So that's my favorite white. Go to blackbearglitters.com. You can use my code Thirsty Turtle and get 15% off your order. I think they might be out of Don't Be Salty right now. Sorry. I've been hoarding it. Sorry. All right, let's put these on an arm. That's my fault. That's my fault. I did it. I took all the Don't Be Salty. I haven't found many that are willing to help with what? Oh, for being able to help others? Girl, there ain't any secrets out there in the Teller community. It's all over YouTube. Don't be salty about not getting any glitter. I know, right? Don't be salty about not getting any Don't Be Salty, because I got it all. But Koya, from Koya's Craft Box, she snuck that into my box. She hooked me up. There's a video on it. It's pretty funny. All right, we're going back to our clear gloss to apply our glitter. I don't usually do the epoxy method because I'm allergic to it and I try not to use it unless I have to. Liquidy Split, a fasted epoxy. It sure is. It's drying about 2 to 3 hours. It does not like the high humidity, or the cold, I'm sorry. It likes warmer weather, well, 65 and up. It does not like colder temperatures. So if you work in your garage like I do, move it in the house, because it does not want to be outside in the cold. Alrighty. Let's get some glitter on this. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Beautiful. Woo! Cut their grass. Just doing 2 coats real quick and that's all it'll need. Gorgeous. All done. Now if I wanted to, that spray paint will be dry as a base adhesive. That'll be dry in about 10 minutes. I can go right to epoxy. Flood coat, thin coat, decal.
says, hey girl, hey.
Hey, how are you? I lied earlier.
Are you over COVID?
How you feeling? Are you feeling better? COVID bit you, didn't it?
Hi, Jen, with an extra head.
Hello! All done.
That is big Jen.
That's two done. Ah, you remembered her name. See? See? Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up, put this glitter away, get some food in my belly, and then I'll be back to work again. Maybe I'll jump on. Who knows? I'd like to do the reveal on that bandit. See if it's dry enough. Then we'll take a break. See, I just can't stop working. I just pick up another tumbler and just start working on it. It happens. How are we doing? Are we dry? We're dry. You ready? Let's do it. Let's reveal it. It's reveal time. How exciting. So excited.
Daisy said, does that need to gas off?
Does that need to gas off? If you're using Crystalac, yes. Just needs to dry if you're doing epoxy.
Curious Jiggy says, if you don't mind me asking, where do you get your tumblers from?
I get them from Stainless Steel Depot and Tumbler Supply Store. I'm gonna stir at the bottom. I use my little
Angeline
dental hook.
says hi.
Oh, I don't want to chip the paint, so you just want to be careful. Ouch! That one got me. Woo! This is incredibly satisfying. Not gonna lie. This is actually quite fun. You have rubber bands around forever. I'm gonna be finding them for when we move. That's way cool.
Kitty Lynn says I'm back.
Hello! We're just cutting our rubber bands off our T3 Bandit.
So you could do her tumbler reveal now.
I could. You're just trying to keep me on, aren't you?
No.
I had to take
You
a
do it
break.
later tonight. If you said you might get back on tonight.
Yeah. Whoa! That one went flying. Watch out, kids. That was a big wide band. A bunch of little ones grouped together on me. Did they get them on?
Says it's too early for way cool.
Sorry. I've been working all day. What are you talking about? Okay, that is way cool. Sorry, I did it again. I'm really digging this. So now we're gonna take, and all these different like squares and that, we're gonna put in some glitter in those. I think that's gonna be really neat. I'm not gonna do that right now. We're gonna work on that cup though. But each of those spaces, I think we're gonna do it. You could alcohol ink them too and make it kind of stained glass looked. I think that would be kind of neat. It does look like tree bark. It could be put a cardinal on there and call it a memorial cup. Super, super pretty. I just wanted a black and white one so I could just do whatever color I wanted that I felt like I wanted to do. Color it with glitter, color it with alcohol inks. You could paint alcohol inks into it. So many different things you can do. I think it turned out really cool. It's really pretty with some epoxy on it. T3 Bandit. Alrighty, y'all. I'm taking a break. I'll catch y'all later. We're gonna open. Should I open up my cup? Jenny, are you ready for me to open up my cup? I'm gonna open up my cup. I don't want to wait. I can't wait. Glitter, that would be really cool. Yeah, I posted a video on my page on how to do it. All right, here's my tumbler. So excited. I saw her making one of these. I was like, mine! Mine! Sold! Are you on here, girl? I don't want to keep going. Okay, you're here. Okay. All right. Oh, your packaging is so pretty. I'll have those with rubber bands everywhere. And you, metal straw too. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Oh, I'm gonna open that in a minute. Come on. I don't want those to fly out at me. Oh, so sweet. I can't. I can't. Look at how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Y'all get my cups are like, well, I gotta hire somebody to do my packaging for me. Just white paper. That's what it is. I'm so excited. I haven't really seen the whole completed cup yet, so I was loving it along the way, but oh, how pretty it's wrapped again. Look at how pretty. You're killing me. You're killing me with how cute. Mr. T, you need to step up your packing game.
Sure.
Can I get you to tie some pretty bows with raffitas so that with what the hell is that stuff called?
If I had to pack the amount of cups that usually like that, we got about 3 a week.
We'd have a year turnaround time just for packing. We'll just be packing and shipping. Cups will be made. Yeah, packing is gorgeous. That's from your granddaughter. Oh, I can't wait. There is nothing getting to this cup. It's gonna be so safe. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm almost there. Oh, I can't wait. Wow. It's like, wow.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Holy shit, that is amazing. Oh my god.
Really, you got skills.
That is absolutely incredible. This is Bad Witch. Is that not amazing? Jen, thank you so much. That is absolutely incredible. Tag your business on here. Show all these tumbler makers and people jumping in here who you are. Because that, I'm actually gonna drink out of this. I'm gonna drink out of that later.
Oh, another one.
This is gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? Right? You got one too. Wait, Bugsy got one, right? Am I right? She get one? She got the Good Witch one? I went with the Bad Witch. No, I think she got Bad Witch, but I think she did black and red. It's gorgeous. Look at that detail. Look at that. How freaking amazing is that? Smoke on it is perfection. I love it. Thank you so much. Love it. All right, y'all. Maybe you'll catch me later. Did you find the rubber band? Yes, we just revealed it. We just cut the rubber bands off. We're gonna, everybody's thinking we should do the glitter. I think so too. We're gonna put glitter in each of these different spots and kind of use it as a pattern. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me while I worked during the day. It wasn't so boring. Mr. T's been tied up, so I was just kind of by myself. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. You got a cup from Jenny too. We love yours. I bet you it's not as pretty as mine, Joey. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you later.